I think it's time. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I got nothing to do tonight. I think it's time that we finally do our Let's Play Hades series. Damn, this is a good game. Alrighty, so let's get right into this. Like I said, we're going to do a Hades Let's Play series, which is going to be kind of weird. Because if you don't know anything about this game, it's a cycle of rebirth game. So give you the real quick once-over on it before we hop in and start playing. You're playing Zagreus, the son of Hades, and your goal is to escape the underworld by crawling out of the underworld through all the different layers. You're going to die. The object of the game is to eventually die. Even if you make it to the end, you die and come back and restart. And essentially, we'll show this to the gameplay, but each time that you die, you come back to the House of Hades, and you earn essentially currency throughout your gameplay that you can use to upgrade certain stats to make you stronger for each run, to make you more successful at getting towards the end. There's a lot of story into this. On the surface right there with what I just said, you'd think this game would be short-lived, right? Like, oh, well, I mean, how many times can dying be fun? But they did such a great job in all the dialogue and all the story in this game that it actually is an amazing game. It's made by Supergiant. I've done it on the channel before. I have a few videos. I played it on Steam. We're playing it on Nintendo Switch tonight, and we got cross-saves, so if I don't like it on Switch, we can go back to playing it on Steam, and I don't have to start over. So at any rate, I'm going to let you hear the intro.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
So first and foremost,
Goodbye, Father.
and you'll, like I said, the dialogue is so damn good in this game. First and foremost, the reason why I'm concerned about playing this on Switch is because while I have a Pro controller that I really like, I've always played it with my my Xbox controller, which I enjoy the most out of every controller that I have. So these are the chambers. Each chamber has a door that you exit through, which you'll have to defeat enemies in, and you'll see there's a little icon on there. And don't know if I should do this as a tutorial, but the icon shows you which reward you'll get if you clear the chamber.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Now, you start off with this basic sword, which I do not like at all. There's no way to heal yourself, especially at the beginning. You'll be able to get some traits that can make you heal throughout the game, but starting off on this first run, if I get to the first boss, that's good. If I defeat the first boss, that's even better, because it's... in my experience, I've got maybe a 50% chance of clearing that on the first go. And considering the fact that I haven't played this in a while, it's probably been since October or so since I played this. Controller's feeling smooth, though. I was really concerned about that. Alright, so I'll let you hear a few of these first gods that you meet.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
So here I get to choose which one of my abilities I want to increase, and which god you meet determines the type of ability. Like if you meet Poseidon, you'll get like water-based abilities. If you meet Zeus, you'll get like lightning abilities. Really cool. Athena here, you always meet her first on a new game. And I'm trying to think. I want the extra attack damage, even though I like having the dash. Her whole gimmick is that she has a deflect. So with my sword now, if enemies shoot magic towards me, I can deflect it. So we'll see how that goes. That's the reason why I like getting on my dash, is so that if an enemy shoots magic towards me, I can just dash at it and bounce it back at them. So the whole key on this first run is to do your damnedest not to take damage. And this is darkness. This is the currency you'll use back at the House of Hades to increase permanent abilities. Alright, and once we get deeper in here, we'll have more options. It won't just be one door that you can leave. One more thing I'll show after we clear this room is what the different abilities are. That'll make a lot more sense on understanding what you want to improve based on the god boons, and I shouldn't have got hit there. I only have one dash right now, so I can only dash one time in a row before I have to stop and dash again. Alright, so Centaur Heart improves my overall health by plus 25. So you have 4 basic abilities here. You have your dash, you have your normal attack, you have your special, and then you have this little blood gem. And I definitely need keys. So we'll choose the key here. I need 1 key to unlock the bow, which is my favorite weapon, so I always make sure to get a key on my first run. So if you're paying attention, you'll notice these guys shoot stuff at me. If I time it right, I can shoot it back at them with that deflect boon I got from Athena on the first room. Just sometimes, especially if the room gets overloaded with enemies, it gets kind of hard to time your attack swing to deflect that. Now this is Artemis, which I thoroughly enjoy her. There are also traps in the floor, which you can see that spike trap here.
They absorbed my blow.
That skull that spawned, you would notice, if I didn't kill him so quick, that he had a yellow glow about him. He's an elite enemy, which means he has armor, that you have to break his armor before you can kill him. And more importantly, when they have armor, you can't stun them with your attacks.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Alright, with her, your special is stronger, your cast seeks out foes, or you get deadly strike, which deals more damage. That actually might pair well since I've already increased my attack damage. I can do an additional 50% damage by dashing before I attack. And here is a boss room because there's a skull on the boon. And the boon is Ares, the god of war. It's a great game. You would think that dialogue might get like old after a while with these gods that you meet, but it's like it's different almost every time. And like it's impressive on the game that they can actually remember like the other people you've met throughout the game. So their dialogue changes based on who you've met and whatnot too. Gotta be careful with these guys because they can do a 3-bomb burst. You'll notice once I get his shield going, I can just flat out attack him because now I can stun lock him with each strike, so he can't hit me as long as I keep hitting him.
Had enough. This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. My fellows.
I skipped that a little bit early. So the colors of this, for those of us that have played other games like World of Warcraft, maybe Diablo and stuff, is the color of the boon also makes a difference. The blue's rare, the purple is epic. So I tend to want to go after the epic ones if I can. But getting a 13% overall boost to all my abilities,
With your power, Lord
damage,
Ares, maybe
is
I'll
too
get
good to
out of
pass
here
up
yet.
on. Alright. So the whole thing with these, why I'm getting god boons, is that they're trying to help me escape from Hades because they didn't know I existed. Developers did a really good job tying in actual Greek mythology into these storylines too. So those bomb traps, the pink glowing things, I can actually use those against enemies if I time them correctly. to make them blow up on the enemies. Alright, boom, boom, boom. And this is a pomegranate, which will allow me to increase the level of a boon I've already received. So you have rarity levels on the boon with the color system, and then you actually have levels of the boon, level 1, level 2. So, for instance, if one of my abilities already, one of my boons does say plus 10 damage at level 1, level 2 may do like plus 13, you know, some that kind of thing. These numbskulls can get tricky when they're armored. That's why I'm using that special to keep distance on them. Alright, there we go.
Palm of power.
So I think I can either increase all my damage from plus 13 to plus 17, or I can increase my attack damage into their full 16%. And I use attack more than anything, so that's what we will upgrade.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
With the Palm of Power, here's some more darkness, which I desperately need to gather up. Good chunk. I think 50 is my goal. The other part about these guys being elite and armored is you'll notice now that these guys are armored, they shoot 3 these magic things at me instead of 1. Deflect is a lifesaver, especially if you get the arrow or the bow. Taking too much damage. Now I need to get another centaur heart. Alright.
All clear.
Plus 10 darkness. So here I can either get gold coins, or I can go into the shop of Charon to buy stuff. 142 coins. I don't know that I can get that much. And I should come across the shop of Charon before each boss. So let's go for the coins, so that later on I actually can buy something. Gotta be careful with these guys. Gotta break that shield. They do way too much damage. It's all about controlling your dash and not taking damage. Which I've already taken, what, 23 damage? So you'll probably notice there the dash, you actually dash through stuff. Alrighty.
Coin from the dead.
So there's 100 coin. That'll help me out, provided I get to the shop of Charon. I do need more keys, but I need darkness more right now. So once I die, I can boost a few of my abilities. You'll also notice you see these words like crushed and stuff pop up, like you can slam enemies into the wall that does more damage. Hitting them from behind will end up doing more damage when I garner that ability. This ain't good. Alright. Numbskulls usually aren't that bad when they're not elite. Got stuck on the wall there. Now I need another centaur heart. Now I definitely need another centaur heart. Took way too much damage there. Alright, and this is
Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
probably going to be the end of the line. There's always a shop of Charon before you reach the level's boss. So here we
Charon's
are.
shop.
So I have 284, and I need 300 to buy everything. Well, I definitely need the food, replace the health that I've lost. And to be honest with you, I could either increase a boon I already have, or I could gain another boon from Ares. And I think I'll be going with the latter. Yeah, let's get a boon from Ares.
Help keep me going.
Alright. After slaying a foe, your attacker special deals 100% damage. I don't use my special all that much, but getting 60 more damage on it. You know what? Let's go with Battle Rage. Because this boss will spawn add-ons.
Beyond the present.
And I can reckon.
And sorry, I'm skipping a lot of dialogue because I've played this game so much. I've played, I think, over 300 hours on Steam. Try to let you hear some of the important characters.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Alright, she's going to be a little bit tough this first go. Just because I have one dash. And she does a lot of damage. And that stuff can be a problem. Oh, I forgot I got deflect. I'm an idiot. That does more damage to her than what I do, so I gotta make sure when she does that that I deflect it at her. It's hard to do it and not get hit. Gonna take a lot of damage, but I should be able to do a good amount to her.
Hear me on my authority.
Damn it. And another hit like that, and I'll be done. That's it. I couldn't get out of that because I didn't have a dash. That's okay. Not expected to beat her on the first go. Like I said, it's about 50-50 that I recall that I do. If you're new to the game, it's going to be damn near impossible. I don't like that sword.
Damn it.
And I didn't even get my 50 darkness. But that's okay.
I'm home.
So here's the House of Hades.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there,
Which
huh?
again, these videos will go
Don't be
on
sad,
and
though.
on and on,
Everybody dies
lengthwise.
sometime.
If I listen to all the dialogue, there's so much. Most of the times you come in here, they'll have new dialogue. So that's Hypnos, he greets you. Most of the times that you come back in from dying, you got old Cerberus here.
Infernal one.
You watch over things.
I'm going to skip this dialogue.
Boy,
But obviously Hades here,
Greetings, Father.
who always treats you like crap.
be on your way in.
Come over here, is it Achilles?
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there.
And fear is for the weak.
And then you'll see these little gold dots which you can go interact with, and the narrator
Dark and lavishly appointed layer of the...
gives you
I can hear
clue
you
ins
over
on what's going on there.
You have come home.
There's a lot of stuff you have to unlock. That's the reason why
Do not
dying so
despair,
much
child.
isn't
Such setbacks are inevitable, and
annoying,
maybe
because every time you die you come in
overcome
here and
with
there's
effort
new
with
stuff
time.
to do in the house,
You
new
make
things to
contact with
upgrade.
God.
I believe it next.
The risk is not.
Yes.
There's
We are.
Nyx.
Then go.
Hey,
This
room.
is my
I'm
bedroom.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus.
And this mirror is where you control what you can upgrade using that
back.
darkness
Mighty
that you gain.
darkness guide me.
So I really needed greater reflex. That's why I wanted the 50 darkness, so I can have an additional dash. But Death's Defiance will help as well, as will Chthonic Vitality. That's a way I can regenerate health. Every time I leave a chamber, I'll get 1 health back. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it makes a big difference. And here is the training room. Where's my timer?
Okay.
20 minutes. Alright, and like I said, the bow is my favorite weapon, so we'll be using this for a while.
The Heart Seeker. Let's deal some
Over here. What the?
On the Reddits and forums, people seem not to like the bow, but
Name's Skelly has it go.
I don't
having the
remember
distance
you on payroll, mate.
and the ranged attacks,
Oh, I'm not about
I'm all
that.
about it. This is my training dummy. You can train on them. This is my keepsakes thing, which I don't have any keepsakes yet. We'll get into that once we get to that point. But then you come down, once you're ready, once you've spent everything, you've upgraded everything you want to do all of your house chores, as it were. Next thing to do is to come to this window and attempt another escape. And now that we're not on the first attempt, every time we enter this first room, now we'll actually get a boon right off the bat. There's Zeus. We'll let you hear him.
Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
I don't know if I said this is Hades, the boon. I should have said Zeus if I didn't, but... Alright, so he's probably my least favorite one. A dash causes lightning bolt to strike. Notice none of these are colored, so they're common boons. Your special delivers a strike. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. It's probably the best I'm going to get from him right now.
Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd
So this
see
is my
the day.
bow. It's a little slow at the beginning.
Whenever.
We also haven't come across the Daedalus hammer yet.
Those are such innumerable.
We'll notice those, and when you're...
not dead.
The cool thing about escaping here is that every time you do this, the rooms are randomized, so you don't get the same escape attempt. But
Witches.
you'll... I'm going to try to kill him with my sword. I don't have any more. I have a priority order on the type of boon that I accept when I have a choice, and the Daedalus hammer is always number 1. It'll be extremely rare you'll see me be presented with a Daedalus hammer and not go for that, because that will let you upgrade your actual weapon itself and change how it functions. Like the one I like for this bow is you can turn it into an automatic bow. You can't do the power shot. I'll show you a power shot here. So when you hold it, it powers up and does additional damage. You'll lose the power shot, but you turn it into a fully automatic bow where it just keeps shooting stuff. And you can increase the speed with a Hermes boon. Does some real damage.
More to fight.
I think I'll try to let you hear the dialogue between the gods
Power of Olympus.
the first time I meet each one. Some darkness, that's not bad. We need that. We need to get up to that 50 darkness. Let's use my boon. I've only got 1 blood gem right now, so it's not that powerful. But it will bounce between enemies if they're close enough, like that. And I'm not watching that stream, and I don't know if I have it on when I'm not streaming, but somebody just subscribed, so if you subscribed and you're watching this video, I would greatly appreciate that. Alright, so I can go for a heart, which I need, or I can go for Aphrodite. And I don't like Aphrodite's ability, so I'm going to go for this heart. Get some extra health. Aphrodite's gimmick, like Zeus is the lightning, like I said, and Athena is the deflection. Aphrodite will make it to where when you hit enemies, it gives them a weakness debuff, to where their damages do less attack, or do less damage. That's not my whole thing, because my whole thing is don't take damage in the first place the best you can. So with the bow, I should probably outline this since it's the first time I've had it. This is my attack, and then my special is this little... Damn it. Little thing that's going to get me killed showing it, but it's the shotgun spray, which works good if you're close to enemies right now. There's a lot we're going to unfold on this game, where I'll show you where that special ability can become absolutely a monster with the correct upgrades and correct boons. So there's my 25 health. Here's a well carom where you can buy stuff that's usually temporary. You can restore 28 health. I always try to go for these yarn of, is that Ariad? I don't know how to pronounce that. Ariadne? I don't know. I probably should look that up, but that'll increase the next boon I find's rarity. We're just going to skip all those for right now. I don't want to waste our gold on them. These keys not only for unlocking weapons, but they will also unlock new items within my Mirror of Darkness for me to spend my darkness on. I think people don't like the bow just because on the surface it's weaker than the other weapons, but you just got to upgrade it correctly and it will absolutely destroy stuff. If I get some Demeter boons and an Artemis boon that will do auto fire and stuff, I could just, you'll just sit here and just wreak havoc on pretty much everything. Bye bye. There's my key.
Unlock something back home.
Alright, well here's a Zeus boss, which is not good. There's one boss in here that's going to give me a really hard time, and this is him.
Tombstone. Just great.
I could possibly die here with the little amount of damage that I'm doing in this thing, because these lasers will give you a really rough go of it if you get into them. They're hard to get out of sometimes. I don't put out a lot of damage right now, so to avoid these lasers, I should be killing the little skulls, but I need to focus and get rid of the boss here. Where's my bloodstone? Somebody's got my bloodstone. So that bloodstone that you see me shoot out, you only have one of them for the time being. I can upgrade that later. Alright, so I didn't lose too much damage there.
One less giant evil crystal then.
But yeah, that guy's hard when you don't have a lot of damage. So your attack emits chain lightning as well. Your special causes lightning bolts to strike nearby foes, or a revenge boon. I'm gonna I don't like that. That's not enough of a boost for my main attack, so I'm going to avoid that actually. And let's do revenge damage. I do not like Zeus's boons.
Damned lost soul.
Skip the dialogue for that and get some darkness. So we'll probably go until we die again, and then we'll call that the end of episode 1, as it were. I plan on just making a full-on Let's Play until I essentially unlock everything. Last time when I was playing this on Steam, I was going for a complete clear, and I played it for about 3 or 4 weeks or something like that, and I got pretty far. I had almost every trophy except for maybe 3 or 4 unlocked. I'm wondering if that syncs up here with me playing it on Nintendo Switch, because there's cross save. I don't think so. It's probably just a save thing. But we'll go for a complete clear to get the entire story done. And let's see what's in here real quick. Pretty low on life. And I need life more than anything, so we're gonna actually buy that. Well, if the Charon's shop won't do me any good, so let's go for a boon. I'm not getting the luck of the draw on my offerings here. Another thing that we'll find out later on, once I beat the entire run, is that you'll be able to increase the difficulty in order to get more rewards and stuff. It's a well thought out game. I started playing this, I think last January. It was during the 90 Night update. See, I don't have that deflect now, so I gotta actually full on avoid this stuff. But again, I've played over 300 hours, I believe. on Steam.
Better blessing.
Alright, so there's... I can either get coin or I can get Poseidon. And with me having the bow, Poseidon's whole gimmick, other than the fact that it's water themed, the effect it has is that you actually knock back enemies. So if I can get a good boon from Poseidon on my attack, which will increase its damage and knock them back, I think that will actually synchronize or synergize well with using a bow, since distance is my whole thing. Right? If I want distance, every time I attack them, it knocks them back off me. That'll help, especially when I start getting into faster enemies. Armored. I don't want to hit him with my blood gem because once you hit him with it, it sticks in them and you can't get it back for a certain amount of time. If I hit it with the guys it'll kill, because once you kill them, it drops instantly. See how much that bounce effect does do really good when there's multiple enemies in the area. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this like it's a tutorial, I love the game so much I like explaining it.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, so here's Poseidon.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Alright, so there it is. That's probably why I don't... It's only plus 30 on my attack. But I need that damage. I don't use the flourish enough right now to utilize that. So we'll do plus 30 on my attack, plus it'll knock enemies back. I need the darkness, like we said. Even though this is a boss room, it shouldn't be that blood or that gemstone thing. It should be the bombers or just extra armored enemies. Even better. So the knockback is cool too. You can see now my attack is blue with that water theme. And every time it hits the enemy, it knocks them back. So I can slam them into walls. And I know there's going to be people that play this game that watch this and they're like, dude, you are not using your power shot. I hate power shot. I'd rather do quick hits, keep them off of me, and just kind of chip away at it. Said most people don't like the bow from everything I read, and it just astonishes me because I think it's by far the best weapon in the game. Almost ate that. Also why I like the bows, because I can use it as defense with these things that shoot at me. I can just destroy their magic with my bow. That'll come in very much handy on the second boss. Alright. I've got over 100 gold coins, so I don't need it.
Well, now
100's kind of what you want to go into a shop with, and I do want the health. Health is very important right now, so we'll take the centaur heart. Oh, this is tough. This is not going to be good. Unless I slam them all into each other. I'm trying to get that gemstone back so I can do that. There we go. It's not bad. Lost 3 health.
feeling good.
Again, every time I leave a chamber, I get 1 health. So I'll get... So it looks like the last room before the boss, so I'll get 2 health back. Just by entering this room. +1. Alright. I can't buy Artemis, which I would actually really like to have. I don't need the health. Let's talk to Karen real quick.
Here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
And then, do I want to spend pretty much all my gold on increasing one of my boons? I do, because I want to increase my Tempest Strike, which is my main attack. Yeah, +30 up to +42. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a lot of extra damage, and I need that right now. So, here's the first boss again.
Hey there, Meg.
You'll notice the dialogue. I'm not going to listen to it every time, because again, the videos get really extended. But the dialogue changes every time until you at least get through all their dialogue, and they have a ton. With her, I'll probably use the power shot a little bit more, just because I can't get a bunch of small shots in anyways.
Come on, close, let's please. You can't hurt
Alright, I already got her down to her first shield. This one, only having one dash, can be a problem in dodging that. Oh, I didn't even see her dash at me. I got lucky that missed. That Zeus, I was about to say I shouldn't have hit her with it. Luckily, she shielded up. The Zeus boon is coming in handy here because I can hit her and let it bounce over to her minions. But I got it stuck in her on accident, so now I have to wait for it to drop. Ooh, got lucky I got out of that. Not overly worried about this because that's why I like this special ability. It can pretty much just destroy magic that comes my way. So I took a little damage there, but at least I have that revenge boon that hit her for like 109. And there, she's defeated. Doesn't seem much easier with the bow. It's slow, but it's steady and it does the job.
I did it.
Once I get a Daedalus hammer, though,
Blood.
I will definitely be wrecking them all. So this is your reward for beating the first boss the first time. Is they give you this Titan blood. We'll get into what that gets used for. It's for major upgrades later on. Now, each time I face her, each time I face her from now on, I was trying to think of the right word there, couldn't do it. She won't give me that Titan's blood anymore. She'll give me just a big boost of darkness.
None other.
But there's a way to change that and make her give you Titan's blood again. Again, we'll get into all that when it becomes relevant. So here we have options to purge boons and buy some boosts.
Can wash away my boons.
If there's stuff here I don't want. The electric shot isn't treating me too bad. And I can't think of anything I want to replace it with right now unless I came across like Dionysus or Ares. I definitely don't want to get rid of my attack. And I don't want to get rid of my Heaven's Vengeance, I don't think. 109 revenge damage probably isn't too bad right now, so let's keep that. Probably nothing here I want to buy either. Most of that stuff I generally just don't find worth the
Away from
gold.
home.
So we've escaped Tartarus now. Now we go to Asphodel to try to escape it, and we'll have a different boss. It's probably my least favorite zone just because of the aesthetics of it.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now in.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
But there's a good chance I could get through the boss here on my first try. And then furthermore, if I could get to the boss in the next zone, I would consider that a big success. Beating them the first time, though, that is no small task.
Show yourselves.
Damn it, I missed with that. So I can't stand in the flames, which makes this tricky. The only good part is I can knock them into it, and having that knockback. Damn it.
Okay.
Took 10 damage, which is not going to be a problem as long as I can replace it soon. So do I get another boon, or do I get health? Or not another boon. Do I increase my boon? I think I want to do that just because I want to increase my attack power one more time before I start focusing on health again. So we'll go for this palm.
Wave makers.
Now, their magic I cannot destroy with my flourish, so I need to stay away from that thing. Bastard. I missed him. I was focused on my dash. Where'd you go, butthole? Damn it, I did it again. Oh, didn't know he was there, but I killed him.
Not had enough yet.
Oof, barely dodged that. You'll notice these enemies are tougher for me right now, and that's why I need this attack power boosted up to 50%. Alright, so we haven't come across gems yet, but I think I want to try, I think I want to try to avoid doing unnecessary boss battles. Could probably handle that. I don't need the gems for anything right now anyways. Let's focus on this run. I don't know if I'll get anything from Charon's shop that I need, but we'll take the chance with that. At least I don't have to fight near. I would love to have that Athena boon. I wish I would have sold one of my boons earlier to have enough to get that Athena boon, because that would absolutely help to get her flourish ability. Alright, can't do that, so I don't want to waste my trip here to at least increase my attack power again with a pomegranate of power. And here is Lord Dionysus. So you get to meet another new god already on this escape attempt.
Slam dancers.
These guys, damn it, did get me. They're so quick. These ones are hard to hit, man. You gotta avoid them when you kill them too, because they drop bombs. It looked like an armored wave maker. Enjoy that fire, beehole. It's not a wave maker.
Revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey there, Zagman. How's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Alright, so he has some good stuff. I gotta go for premium vintage right off the bat. So it says anytime I gain overall health, like with the centaur hearts, I'll also be rewarded a bottle of nectar, which you haven't seen yet, and this will give me one bottle of nectar now, which is why I'm going for it.
Leave it to the god of wine to light.
And the nectar is used to gift that to different gods and different NPCs that you interact with, and then that's how you get those keepsakes. Alright, so do I want Dionysus, or do I want Poseidon? I'm actually going to go with Dionysus. And see which boss this is and whether or not I can do it. Might be able to do this. It's not going to be easy. The power couple. It's all about keep moving. God damn it. That's the problem, is when those stones hit you, petrify you for a moment. And then the skull lands on you. Alright. Once you get her dead... Now I should be able to handle this guy. Just a matter of dodging him and wearing him down. Try that shotgun approach with them. I missed him. Just trying to finish him off real quick. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Until next time, gigantic organ head.
So I don't want to gift my nectar to any of the boon gods yet.
In the name of Hades.
Reasons behind all that, but I want to give it to a special character first. Alright, so my special can inflict hangover. Your dash causes hangover. Hangover is not that great. If your health is low after encounters, restores it to the threshold. That could actually be very, very beneficial early on. So it's not going, it's more of a defense mechanism, but we'll grab it. So if I leave an encounter with less than 40% health, it'll bring me up to 40%. Might help me extend my run a few chambers.
Spreaders.
So remember these guys from Tartarus, they just shot the direct line. They're upgraded in Asphodel. They're actually technically a different species, I guess you'd call it. But now they do the spreading ability. And it's not that bad when they're not armored, but when they're armored, it can become really tough. One was
I can use this to unlock a
will
weapon.
partially help. So this could be the last chamber before the boss as well, because it's not always a well of Charon or a shop of Charon, but you always get offered a shop of Charon. Sometimes you get a second option to where you'll come in here and just not have to fight for it, and they just give it to you, which is the case here. So I chose the Palm of Power, and I can just have the Palm of Power.
Power of the gods.
And I definitely want to increase my attack up to 60%.
Having traversed.
Way to spoil the surprise.
I think we can take on this boss. I think we can do it.
Hello? Oh, great.
Old Lerny. Like the field of view is smaller on the Switch. I'm having a hard time keeping it in the frame, but keeping him at a distance that's safe for me to attack him. Alright, so we got him through phase 1. He's a 3-phase boss. And actually, I need to pay attention because he spawns different types. Come on. Spawns different types of these sub-hydras, and it's very important not to kill the ones that shoot these eggs first, because these eggs will hatch, and those enemies will be rather difficult to kill. I got lucky that this phase only had one egg spreader, whatever the hell they're called. Alright, so now we're into phase 2 of the actual boss. And that's what I wanted to avoid. Oh, Jesus. Now, I'm not going to beat him now. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm having a hard time keeping him in the field of view. Because that's not that tough to dodge when you know it's coming. You just get behind one of these cauldron thingies. I don't know if I can beat him with 35 health. Fuck, his tactics have changed just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so phase 2 is over. Got 2 egg spreaders at least. Might have a chance here. Oh, there's a 3rd egg spreader. That might be the difference maker, me taking that hit from that damn Hydra.
Didn't work.
Is there a 4th egg spreader? It's just bad luck. No, there was 3. Alright, well I should at least get him out of this phase and into the final phase. So if I can dodge his little pink arrow thingies, should be alright. Just his fast ones. You saw how quickly that tore me down. Oh, I thought I ate that. I definitely wouldn't beat this boss if he hits me again. 16 damage per hit. Only got 19 health. Alright, there we go. Alright, Larny. If I can see that coming in time and get hit, I think I'll be alright. Uh-oh. Sometimes it just gets around that just enough to get you. I want to go for that bloodstone to get him, but I don't think it would be wise. Yeah, we get him. Alright. That's always my goal, is to get through the second boss on my second attempt, 3rd boss on my 3rd attempt, and 4th boss on my 4th attempt. I think there's been maybe 1 or 2 times I've gotten through that boss on my 1st attempt, just because I got the right boons. Alright, so there's some health. That'll help. I think it might be time for us to sell that cast. Maybe this, too. I don't think those things are going to help me
Ooh, that's cold.
enough. And I need this health for sure. Honestly tempted to buy this Nail of Talos. For 6 encounters to deal 50% more damage to armor. I'm going to encounter armor foes in this next zone, so I'm going to buy that.
Get me out
For
of
sure.
here.
So there it is. Asphodel's done. This video is running longer than what I anticipated. It's going to be the hard part about this, is that going forward, I'm going to have to do like 1 video per run. Because once you get this far, it takes you 20-30 minutes to do, 45 minutes to do a full run. Alright, heart or money. We 100% want Centaur heart, because remember, we have a Dionysus boon that will give us a bottle of nectar anytime that we get a heart upgrade, or health upgrade. These guys, obviously each zone gets tougher, but these guys are extra tough. Oh, I forgot I sold my chain lightning.
That eyeball, is that him?
Yes, that's him. So when you kill these guys, you essentially knock their soul out of their body, and their armor sits on the ground, or their weapon. Oh, no, this ain't good. Alright, I gotta get rid of this beehole first. These butterflies are like some of the toughest enemies. Especially, there's a butterfly mini-boss, and it's a real pain if you don't have some serious damage in AoE. So yeah, you let those eyeballs get back to their weapon or their armor, then they'll just respawn. You have to fight them all over. So you got a lot of management to do here. Alright, cool.
Feeling tough.
Wait, I thought that... Did I sell that boon? Shit, where's my button for that? Gain heart... Oh, I had that backwards. You gain health when you pick up a bottle of nectar. Noob. At any rate, I will need the health, so we'll go for it, but hopefully I can get a bottle of nectar as an option because you get the nectar plus health. These bow guys can be a pain too. Luckily none of these guys have been armored yet. That's why I bought that armor upgrade. But they will hit me hard. I can get as close as I want to the arrowmen though, because all they can do is hit you with their bow. Damn, freaking butterflies. Problem with these bowmen is that they are hard to hit. Just the butterflies. No, I think I heard someone else spawn. Using that flourish ability just to destroy the butterflies that are getting to me. So I can stay in spot and take care of this beehole. I'm actually going to go for Well Karen. I can't take any of this gold home, so I might as well attempt to buy something to help me out with. And an Athena boon could certainly do that if I get her Flourish. Divine Flourish. I need it. Divine Flourish, there it is. So what that does is now my special ability, all those arrows will deflect any magic that hits them. I don't need the health. Do I want to spend 50 on a random boon? I do. Random boon upgrade. And it went to my Tempest Strike, so that's good. So what that did was it increased my attack up to 63%. And normally I would want to go for this boon. I like boons more, but I don't want to face a boss in Elysium the first time I'm here, because if it's that butterfly boss, it will be a quick game over. This is where that Tempest Strike knockback ability actually hurts, because you guys are a pain in the ass to keep at the right range. That ain't good.
Regenerating.
See, I'm using these arrow traps against these guys, making them run into it.
Alright, good enough to eat.
So I definitely want to increase the damage of my Tempest Strike. It's up to level 7 now. There ain't nothing around here I can get. Again, I want to avoid the boss, because if I get the butterfly boss, I will get wrecked and get flexed. So we'll just go for the heart. These guys are a pain in the ass to kill. Especially when there's a butterfly. Why not? Tempest Strike is actually really helping out against these guys because just wall slamming them is doing the number on them. There we go.
Much better.
Take our 25 max health. Palm or the money? I don't actually. Let's go for the money because I'll run into another shop. And that could actually make a difference. These guys can be tough, but the knockback should actually really help me with these guys.
Chariots.
Gonna be slow kills, but once these guys get close to you, they like home in on you and speed up and chase you around. And me only having one dash, I don't want to risk that. So slow and steady wins the race with them right now. Oh yeah, ain't fun when I got deflect. See, oh shit, wasn't paying attention to there being traps there. But these magic guys, with me having that deflect, they do more damage to themselves most of the time than what they'll do to me.
Out of my sight.
Knock you into that trap. Alright, wasn't too bad. Could have done better, but took a little damage. Alright, darkness. Definitely need darkness. How do I show how much darkness I have? I forget. There we go. 65. Get it up to 70. If I clear this room, not having one dash right now, beating the next boss is going to be damn near impossible. Deflect ain't really going to help me against these guys. Wall slam will, though.
Damn it, let's come back.
Yeah, he regenerated. Oh, I can't hit this damn trap. Oh, I thought that would have been it.
Just a bit longer.
So you need to face more of the spreaders where I can just deflect their abilities and make them kill themselves. Oh, so I got 10 there. I don't know why I thought I got 5. You get 5 of the gems. So here's the other thing. Do I want more money? 300 gold is kind of perfect for the shop, so I'm going to go for a boon up Poseidon. Oh, these little guys can be a pain in the ass too. Especially when I only have one dash. Later on when I have 2 dashes, they shouldn't be a problem. Unless they're armored, then they can become a real problem. I gotta avoid all these traps. This is what I was also wondering how it would work, is performance on the Nintendo Switch when you get a bunch of enemies. Damn it, get away from me. These guys are gonna be tough. Facing 2 or 3 of them. because they're armored, so their ability is upgraded to shooting 3 instead of 2. Slam him into that trap arrow. That'll help. Alright, Poseidon, what you got for me? Alright, so that actually could be really good. You deal more damage when slamming foes into barriers, so the wall slam plus 250 damage. We'll certainly take that. Alright, Shop of Charon, which means this has to be the last room before the boss or Dionysus. I think we gotta go Shop of Charon here because I got 331 to spend, so I can pretty much blow all my money here because I don't anticipate beating the boss. So let's stock up on everything. So what we got here, 325. Yeah, it's kind of perfect, right?
Cheers, mate.
By the health. Your abilities that deflect also make the foe exposed. That actually could be nice. Or your dash has deflect. I don't anticipate using my flourish here very much, and having it on my dash actually might be very beneficial. It might save me on a few hits. So let's do that. And might as well buy this because, again, I don't anticipate beating this boss. It is too tough.
The magnificently on.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man.
Alright, so the boss of Elysium.
Oh, wow.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
2 against 1. Seems hardly fair. Ah, well. Let's kill him and be done, King.
Theseus, the Bull of Minos, you two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
Ah, a naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Alright, so I have a method of attempting to beat these guys, and it's always focusing on getting this. Apparently it's focused on. Damn it. It's gonna be tough, man. Only having 1 dash. I always take the bull out first, almost always. I might actually want to, yeah. If I get to defeat Asterius, then I'll show you why I take out Asterius first and not Theseus. If I can get him to wall slam himself, that would be nice. Got lucky I didn't get hit there, to be honest with you. That's not good. Having 1 dash only, I need to be better at timing it to land on when they hit me instead of trying to dash past it.
What now, Fifth? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness?
That ain't good. Yeah, even just facing these 2 guys, there's a little bit of processing lag, performance-wise. Alright, so I got him out of his phase 1, which is going to make him tougher because now he shoots those magic things whenever he lands. my deflect should help with. If I get him dead, I got a good chance. Without taking much more damage, obviously. Damn it.
Are you prepared?
I'm doing my damnedest, Asterius.
I see you, fiend. What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
Yes. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that pretty much just sealed the deal with him hitting me. He was gonna jump at me. Yeah, we ain't beating him. Oh, I forgot I have a Death's Defiance. Oh, jeez. I really need to not get hit again by this damn bull. I think I hear a bullhorn coming.
Your presence is a stain upon the vision. Prepare yourself.
Die, Asterius. Jeez. Eat that. Alright, I actually have a chance here. So the thing about Theseus, his phase 1 is really not hard at all. You just gotta make him walk away, hit him a couple times, and then seek shelter. Thing is, his phase 2 is he spawns. You'll see. Should. No reason I shouldn't get him to at least phase 2. But he'll spawn a god. I got too close to him, so now he wants to come over and hit me. But he'll spawn a god that's going to help him. And it depends on which one he spawns on how well I think I will or won't defeat him. I need to stop hiding from his thing. I got deflect. I should be deflecting it. He'll do more damage to himself than I will if I deflect him. Come on. There you go. Mom's wide open. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Trying to time that dash to where he'll deflect himself without me getting hit. I can't risk 20 damage. There we go.
You have insulted me too many times, blackguard.
Insulted me. Call me a blackguard. Come on, get the phase 2 beehole. There we go, there's phase 2. Who are you bringing?
Lady Aphrodite, guide my hand.
I think she's one of these. It's been so long, I don't remember, but I don't recall her being too difficult. Oh, yes, she actually is. I have to stay close to these pillars. Because her whole thing is, I can't move for a couple seconds once she spawns. Come on.
Cower all you wish. My blessed spear shall find you anyway.
That was so stupid. So stupid of me. She almost mistimed that and ate that spear. Shit.
You try evading this.
If I can make him hit himself a few more times, might be alright.
You'll get no quarter from me, demon. Now, Hellspawn.
It's slow. I should get the job done. Come on. So I'd be happy to beat him this go around. We definitely aren't getting much further after that. Oh, I almost ate that. Thought he was going to swing at me, not throw it. Alright. Got him.
Made it. Barely.
So give me that. We'll go on about our business.
Service exit, thanks.
Happy to get through Elysium on my second run. We aren't going any further. I mean, I don't have anything I can buy.
That's
Nope.
one less boon.
I did not mean to do that. I don't even know what I sold, but didn't mean
I
to.
can do this.
But at any rate,
Yes.
now that we've beaten Elysium, now we're to the entrance of the underworld. And because the video is running way longer than I expected, an hour and 20 minutes now almost,
Floor.
see what I can edit out to shorten it up a little bit, maybe speed up some areas. But yeah, what you do in here, as you'll see.
Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway.
Okay, no reason to listen to that. Essentially, Cerberus won't let me out. Obviously, the guardian of the entrance to the underworld won't let me leave, but he really likes satyr sacks, which are disgusting.
Here and see what I can find.
But here's a shop that, if you have enough money, you can buy these things. But in order to get past Cerberus, you have to come over to these satyr chambers, and it's randomized. One of these chambers will have the satyr sack at the end of it. All the other ones will just have whatever the reward is that it shows. So it's just random guessing. These chambers can get quite hectic. Each one has a mini boss at the end. To be honest with you, I know I'm not going to get out. Like there's just no way. So I'm not going to run this video longer, watching me just come to my demise. There's nothing else I can earn here that'll help me out of the underworld. When I get back to home, do a couple quick small rooms within this chamber just to show you what they're all about. And maybe just see if I can get to the first mini boss to show you guys that. But then I'm just going to die intentionally because, again, once you get past Cerberus, you face off against Hades to actually escape, and there's just no way I could beat him with what I've got going on. Don't have the firepower. And now I'm poisoned. I'm just gonna let that poison do its thing, kill me. I didn't know it actually naturally wore off. I've never just let it stay on. I've always, you know, gone to one of these things and got the poison off of me. Well, these laser crystal guys, if I let them hit me, it'll definitely be over, whether I want it to be or not. Oh, Jesus, there's 3 of them? Yeah, just go ahead. Those snake crystals are probably the toughest enemies, especially when they're armored and you can't interrupt their spell casting. It's really tough. They just do so much damage. But that's it. We're going to go back to the House of Hades. I will do some of this stuff as far as, like, I'll do it the first time on this video now that we're back here. When I already showed you guys about going to the mirror and buying a weapon, stuff like that. I will show you one thing, and that's I'll actually save it for the intro to the next video of showing you how to gift nectar to any of these NPCs, and you get a specific reward from them. I didn't know the contractor would be here already. We'll go over all that in the next video. This one's running super long. Again, we'll probably do like 1 escape attempt per video from here on out to keep them shorter. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Love this game. If you haven't tried it out, I cannot recommend it any higher. I really think it's one of the best games I've ever seen come out. Like, totally. It's cheap. I think when I bought it, it was like 20 bucks. So Nintendo Switch and Steam. That's it. Take care. Alright guys, that does wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy the content, please consider giving the video a like. If you missed our previous episode, you can check it out in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Below that is another awesome video from our channel I think you should check out. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe and turn on alert notifications so you know whenever we go live or upload new content. We'll see you next time.